Yes.
But we have an additional
We do have
guest.
an additional special guest
So where
crawling
he at?
around here.
Zeke, would you do the honors?
Mars.
Come on,
Come here,
Mars.
Mars.
Look at Mars.
We have our special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mars.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a special edition of Born to the Game. I'm your host, Mariah Woodson, daughter of NBA coach and former NBA player Mike Woodson.
And I'm Temara, Payton, niece of Mike Woodson. And we're so excited to have you guys on this journey with us. Straight from NBA Summer League 2025 here at Sirius XM Studios at the beautiful Wynn Hotel, Las Vegas.
And if you're new here, Born to the Game is the podcast where legacy meets real life. We sit down with the children of legends, from athletes, entertainers, and power players, to talk about what life was really like growing up in the spotlight and what it takes to build your own name.
And trust us, today's guest knows exactly what that feels like. He's an accomplished DJ, activist, a creative force, and he just happens to be the son of NBA Hall of Famer and the legendary Isiah Thomas.
Please welcome to the show,
Zeke Thomas.
Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh my gosh, you know I had to have you here, Zeke.
This is awesome. I mean, we in Vegas.
Yes,
We're doing it right. We
baby.
at the
We're
Win.
at the Win. Okay,
Y'all
but
look phenomenal.
Right,
I just-
we gotta
you know what I mean?
Hold on.
We gotta stop.
Hold on. We gotta stop.
Viewers don't know. We got a special guest.
A very special
You're
guest.
our special guest.
Yeah.
But we have an additional
We do
special
have
guest.
an additional special guest
So where he
crawling
at?
around here.
Zeke, would you do
Where
the
he at?
honors?
Mars.
Come on,
Come here,
Mars.
Mars. Come here, Marsy.
Oh my gosh, he is so cute.
So cute, you guys. Look at Mars.
We have our special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mars.
friends, Mars.
We didn't know
Mars is
Mars
in
was
the
coming.
house.
Yes.
Hey, Mars. He just made my day. But
Absolutely.
yes, we had to introduce Mars. But we are so glad to have you, Zeke. I feel like this conversation has been a long time coming. And I'm just happy that we get to talk about your family, identity, legacy, pressure, purpose, and just the hustle of carving your own lane.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And, as we were gossiping prior to this, it's amazing the way legacy and lineage, it all comes in. I was saying, my dad's legacy, a big part of it started because your dad helped recruit him to Indiana University.
Wow.
And, that's where he met my mom.
Oh.
And, that DNA produced this
That
greatness
DNA,
right here.
baby.
Okay,
Greatness, it
it's
goes
in
to the bloodline. Okay.
It's in the genes. Yes. Well, we're gonna get started.
Let's do it.
You're
Let's
ready to
do
go?
it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
So we're gonna ask you, describe being born to the game in 3 words. Take your time.
Ooh.
I love the breath.
You needed
The
the breath,
anticipation, like
right?
Take your
yes.
time.
Resilience,
Mhm.
duty,
Mm.
First one.
and luck.
Wow.
Those are good.
Yeah, those are great. Those are great. So let's dive into duty.
Yes.
Why
love it.
duty? We're thinking
I'm
we're twins, but
Yes.
why duty?
You know, as classified Black Americans in America, in society, and as we're going through this new time of, you know, the weaponization of the American government for the first time isn't solely focused on Black America.
Okay.
Latino America are getting a lot of heat right now. But that doesn't mean that I'm not a part of the second generation out of Jim Crow. My dad was part of the first generation. So when I say duty, it's we have to carry this legacy that our parents built, that they built off the backs of people who had suffered prior to them immensely from slavery on down. And to get to the top, to be Hall of Fame, to be not just a Hall of Famer, but also a Hall of Fame dad, a Hall of Fame person. My parents still together to this day, rocking out, about to celebrate, I believe, their 40th wedding
shout out
anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
40 years
You know, I don't want to put them on
Three.
blast, but it's like
That's beautiful.
when you truly have a model of a healthy Black family,
Excellent.
the duty to continue that. And, you know, I'm a gay Black man, so I feel I have a different amount of pressure on my shoulders that I've been given from the ancestors to, hey, this is what you got to do. This is the people who you have to lead. And if you want to fall into this duty,
Wow.
be responsible and respectful of it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible.
I want to, we're going to go to our next segment because you just kind of dropped a bomb. Duty is a big word. And we're going to kind of come back to it later in the interview, but
before, can we talk about luck?
that's what I was going to do.
Dad uses that word a lot, just in sports, right? Just even to be successful and to get to the place that they are currently at, you do have to have a little bit of luck. Right.
I mean, also the statistics of getting in the league.
Yeah.
And I don't have the stat with us, but it's so small.
It's so small.
It's very
I mean,
small
there's
percentage.
only, I think, less than 12,000 people have ever gotten to play in the NBA.
And I think that number is actually like 5,000.
It gets wild.
Like less than 6,000 people.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
obviously
think.
I'm way off.
Like,
Thanks for
I
the
mean, it's like
correction.
6,000.
Let me not give no fake news
I
on the
think it is.
Woodson
I could be
podcast.
wrong. We need to fact check
We
it.
didn't
but
say that we were, we're just saying.
Fact check me, but I think it's about
Right.
6,000.
But then on top of that, the Hall of Fame part, that's even that stat is probably even
Yeah, I mean,
lower.
The work that it takes to get there for him to do it,
right.
and then to sustain it after, you know. So I was born in '88. My dad won back-to-back championships, but then retired in, I think, 93, 94. So the majority of my memories are really of my dad being an owner of the Toronto Raptors, a team president, and a head coach with the Knicks and the Pacers. So I got to see the game on a different side, and I was lucky to get that opportunity.
Wow.
Awesome.
And I was lucky to be able to have to share, you know, the cool stories of, you know, the first time I got to New York, I was welcomed there. We did the whole press conference, and I'm there with my dad. And who takes us out? Spike Lee, Chris Rock,
Mr.
Shout
Nicks
out to
himself.
Spike Lee.
and where do we go?
Yes.
The 40/40 Club,
Yeah, that's our
Jay-Z,
spot. Yeah, that was our
talking mess.
spot.
Like that's lucky.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Wow.
I didn't realize how lucky it would be for me personally to move from Indiana to New York.
Mhm.
those are two very different places.
It couldn't be any different.
And we're going to ask you about
We're going to go back there.
We're going to talk about it.
But you segued us into our next portion of the interview is about the early life and the dailies about when you were a kid and what that looked like and traveling. Did you travel with your dad? Did you stay in one place? What was that like?
I was always at my dad's hip. And my dad always brought me with him. And I thank him for that. And my dad's definitely a family person.
Yes,
We're a tight family. We like to hang together, watch TV together, talk about everything together. Nothing is off limits. We moved from Detroit to Indiana to New York.
And at what age?
Moved when I was in 6th grade. Moved when I was in 10th grade. Yeah.
Those are hard grades because that's the middle school and then it's like high school. So like those are two really.
And then we had some false starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like being in the NBA, you know, you might get traded or you might get a new contract or whatever. And we had some false starts, almost ended up in Atlanta. That didn't happen. But I remember like we had a house and like, you know, like how like you get like the picture and you're like preparing yourself to move. But that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
We almost moved to Toronto again, had a house and stuff. The picture, even like shadowed at a school.
Okay.
That didn't happen. So the moving around, that was not good for me.
Okay. So explain more, like talk more about
friendships
that.
hard to find? How was that?
Yeah. I'm an outgoing person. I'm a
Really?
no, not at all.
Not that at all.
So I've always found it pretty easy for me to meet people, engage with people, and that's definitely a skill that I think I had to develop just from moving, and also being the child of a celebrity.
Yes.
I didn't like, as a kid, the thing that I didn't like the most, and I'm still asked this question, which is weird. It's really weird. Really weird.
It's weird, you guys. It's weird.
Are you as great a basketball player as your dad?
Yeah, talk about it. Did
That's
you play?
such a weird question.
Did he make you play? Was that something he pressured you into doing?
He didn't pressure me to play, but I love to play.
Yeah.
And I played.
Were you good at it?
I was a great defensive player.
Listen,
He said, you know
I
what?
was
My
a great
strengths,
defensive
I played
player.
DJ. Did you and Pops ever play one-on-one? and who? I mean, you're the
And be
defensive
honest,
guy. Like defense wins games,
We
right?
played one-on-one a lot.
Okay.
We played 21. We played one-on-one.
Okay.
And he definitely helped me improve my game.
Okay.
Now, I do remember Indiana, and this is definitely fact-checked.
Okay.
We were playing on the Pacers practice court. At that time, it was called Conseco Fieldhouse. Now I think it's Gamebridge Fieldhouse. And, you know, I won.
Wait, can we call? Is there a way for us to fact check this? Do we need to call Mr.
Do we need to call
Isaiah?
him?
Where's my dad?
I mean, if you want, you can call him in.
I'm like, where's dad?
for
I know he
facts.
gonna call, but you know what? I believe you, Zeke.
Hey,
I believe you.
look, I'm just letting you know.
What was the score?
I dunked, and he said we can't play anymore.
Wait, do you have it on
He
your
said
phone?
we can't play anymore. We didn't have phones back then.
Okay, dang. I was like, I need to see the proof.
I'm old, okay?
He's an 80s baby.
A late
The best
80s baby. Okay, so I want to get into friends, trust, and isolation a little bit. Did being born to the game affect your social life? I know we kind of tapped into it, but I want the viewers to kind of get to know like how that dynamic was with you and friends. Was it hard to find friendships? Was it hard for you to trust people? Because I know for me growing up into it, I had some challenges with that as well.
And then moving at 6th grade.
Moving and
Sixth
then
grade
it's
and
hard to
that's hard. Middle school.
establish anything really.
So, as I go back, we moved 6th grade, going into 7th grade, just moving to Indiana.
Shout out to
from
Indianapolis.
Detroit, Michigan. And new kid here. And one of the first experiences that I experienced with my new classmates is 9/11.
Wow.
And
Oh my God.
so here I am in a foreign place,
Wow.
foreign people,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. And one of the most defining moments in my life happens.
Wow.
Were you in class?
No, we were late to school.
Wow. Okay.
We were late to school listening to the Russ Parr morning show. Shouts to Russ Parr. And, Indiana was on Central Time. And so it was like 8 whatever. So we're pulling up late. And, unfortunately, we heard the announcement that, a plane had hit the tower. And I actually went inside and told my principal. And my principal told me I was lying.
No.
He said, stop it. So then, I'm like, no, go on the computer. So, computer load up, and sure enough, the second plane had come in. And
Wow.
it really kind of resonated and just was grounding because it was, I went to a private school, and there were a few kids whose parents had worked at or near or around the trade center. And there were those kids there who were freaking out, nervous,
Yeah.
not sure what's going on. I wasn't terrified that something was about to happen in Indiana as much as I didn't have my people. So
You felt isolated.
I felt
Alone.
I didn't know if I felt isolated. I just, you want to check on your quote loved
have your
ones,
support.
and you're
Yeah.
thinking about your support
Yeah.
system back home
Okay.
in Detroit.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I did make great friends in Indiana, and I love them to this day, and still probably are some of my closest relationships. So that's ages 13 to 16. And then we moved again
Yeah.
to New York. And that was heartbreaking because I had definitely truly made some of the best relationships that I have in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to the Backstreet Boy concert
I'm
the other night with one of them.
wanted to go.
I've known him since we were 7th grade. Shouts to Greg Oden.
Oh.
But had I not moved, met these people, played basketball, got engaged, made an effort,
Yeah.
my experience could have been a lot different.
Do you feel like because of who your dad is, people wanted to be friends with you, or did that affect the dynamic with people?
That always
of
affected the dynamic with people.
Okay.
I mean, I have a bullshit monitor from age 2.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so you're able to.
So you
to
were
sniff
born
it
with
out.
it.
Yeah.
Born to the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are
Born
able
to it.
to sniff it out now.
I love that.
Yeah. No, for sure. And you moved from after 16, so that's high school.
Yeah.
And then you get to New York, and you said that was
it's-
heartbreaking.
New York was heartbreaking because I lost so many close friends.
Okay.
Now, I made close friends in New York, but it more so was after the fact. And a lot of my close friends in New York were older than me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
When I moved to New York, I started working for Hot 97.
Oh.
And I started, DJ Zeke started
we
getting
gonna get into
more.
the DJ Z. We're gonna get into
So
that.
I was definitely adulting earlier than expected in New York, where Indiana, I could be a kid.
Yeah.
And I felt that I took on my Zeke persona in New York
Okay.
to kind of hide some of Joshua's pain from moving twice. You left your tight New York, or you left your tight Detroit, and then you left your tightness in Indiana. I got great friends, and actually those great friends who I have from Michigan and Indiana, some of them, work in the NBA now. So
Shout out to them.
it's all
Full circle
It all
moment
comes
for
around.
you guys.
So at the time, I'm going back to the word duty.
Mhm.
Did you realize in 6th grade then, because you said you could smell bullshit at 2,
Yeah.
did you understand the duty then? When was the first time that you realized of the duty of being a part of this phenomenal family?
I can remember. Hell, I remember I was like probably under the age of 5, and we're at home in our family room, 2 couches. You got the big TV, but the TV back then, y'all had like the big,
The back,
the
like
big
big
booty,
chunky.
the booty as you
It's
call
like
it,
it's big, chunky. It sticks
Literally
out.
2 tons. Literally.
But so I'm there, and my dad's being interviewed on, the local news, and I'm in his arms on the press conference.
Okay.
And my mom says to me, "You gotta chill, like during this time. Like look at you." Like she pointed it out to me, and that has always kind of stuck with me. That hey, yeah, that moment was captured on camera, and your dad was performing,
Yeah.
and you messed up
Oh, wow.
the performance.
Wow. Okay.
So from then on, it was like, okay, yeah, you may like the limelight and you
Yeah.
may want to, get some attention or
Yeah.
get whatever, but there's a way to do this that does not affect the brand.
Gotcha.
Was that your first time you realized your dad is Isiah Thomas? Like, when was that moment for you? Because I'm going to tell y'all mine in a second.
I don't know if the aha moment really came into New York.
Okay.
Like, I knew my dad was the man.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I knew he was the
You
man.
walking around and, people
But
are like,
when we got to
Isiah.
New York
Uh-huh.
and he was on the cover of the newspaper
right. Okay.
every single day.
New York
wait
is
a
that kind of
minute.
place, though.
You're like, wait a minute, he kind of big deal. Like, he ain't
Right.
too bad. Okay.
How wild is that? At that young, he's talking about understanding the brand and
Yeah,
understanding
I
the
wasn't
behaviors
that
and
young
brands.
being
That's
exposed to
wild.
that. No, that's
wild.
That's wild. Before we break, I'm gonna tell you guys when I realized, y'all, I thought my dad was a referee.
I'm obsessed.
So I remember my mom was like, because we didn't travel with dad. We didn't travel with him until we were older, but mom was like, I think dad was coaching in Cleveland at the time because we weren't born until dad retired.
Okay.
And he went
she
into
never saw
coaching.
him play.
I never
I've
saw
seen
him play.
See him play.
But they weren't born yet. So
Yeah. But mom, we were living in Houston at the time, and mom was like, all right, we're going to go see your dad in Cleveland. Y'all, I thought he was a referee. So we get there, and I'm looking for him, and I'm like, I'm looking for the black and white
referee,
because I thought that's what a coach was. Swear to God,
okay.
I was looking, and I'm like, Mom, I don't see him, and I'm looking at the black and white man just like running up.
Oh my God.
And she was like, he's right there, and I was like, oh, that's what you do. I thought, look, my bad, I thought you was a ref.
He was
So-
suited and booted.
He was still, look, I thought he was gonna be the person
Suited and
running up and down the court. I had no idea. My mom she kept that private. She kept that separate. She let us be kids, which I love. So,
That's hilarious.
all right, let's break for halftime. So we have reached the halftime segment of the show. We're gonna play a couple games with you. Is that
All
okay?
right.
The first one is the 30-second shot clock. So I'm gonna ask you this or that questions.
Wait,
Yeah, I need you to get your timer out. But I need someone who can give me 30 seconds. That's what I need. I'm gonna ask you this or that questions, and you got to answer rapid fire.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Hold on, let me get my clock.
All right, now, T, let's get prepared. Let's get prepared, sis.
Hold on.
Give me my 30-second countdown.
Timer. All right, 30
Okay,
seconds.
you ready?
Hold on. The anticipation.
All right, none of these questions have been screened.
Oh no!
This is a setup.
No, I promise y'all, it's not a setup.
About to be a
Trust
gotcha moment.
It's not a got you. These are silly. We Googled some of these.
Who did you vote for? And
Oh no. Look, oh no.
It definitely won't be that. All right, y'all ready to go?
Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Ice water or room temp?
Room temp.
Clap back or keep it pushing.
Clap back.
Trader Joe's or Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Live music or DJ.
DJ.
Pool or casino. Pool or casino.
Pool.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas or leaves Vegas.
15 seconds.
Stays.
Cash App or Zelle.
Zell.
Is honesty always the best policy? Yes or no?
Yes.
Would you rather be thirsty in the desert or freezing in
5
the
seconds.
blizzard? Thirsty in the desert, freezing in the blizzard.
Freezing in the blizzard.
Yay! That was good. You did good. That was good.
He's like,
that was
what?
good.
He's like, pool.
When you said pool casino, I was like, wait,
You know
what?
what? Choose one. That's the point. Yeah. You know, but some people choose casino. I'm at the pool all day. Some people choose
And then
casino.
I was thinking of these questions in my sleep. I kid you not.
We were at the-
I was
we
like,
were at the
yoga or
pool.
the gym?
Yes.
Like in my sleep, literally.
Oh, yoga would feel so
The one that
good.
got me was thirsty in the desert or freezing in a blizzard.
Well, I had to
'Cause
think
I'm
about like it. So I'm
they
living
both
in
suck.
Phoenix now, and it's
That's
118
what I'm saying. They
degrees
both
last
You're
night.
like, I might freeze.
Right?
I might want to freeze.
Like I
might
missed the
wanna freeze.
snow. I
Okay.
missed the snow.
All right, so now we got to play Family Feud.
Love this.
Okay, but the thing is, so we're going to have to do it a little ghetto. So
listen.
I can't leave the room. You know, at the very end where they do the fast money?
Uh-huh.
That's what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
But I can't, I'm not supposed to listen to your answers. So I'm going
Gotcha.
to put on,
So you go,
I'm going to go by the honest code here and put on music.
I like that.
And not
What you
listen
gonna put
to
on?
and
New Justin
headphones.
Bieber album?
No, we're going to listen to Cardi B. We outside.
Wow.
Mariah.
She's
Right.
Mariah.
We need the
Let me
sound
clutch
effect.
my pearls.
My pearls, over our pearls.
My
Here they are.
pearls.
Oh, my word.
Y'all know that's, y'all don't
No.
like that
Shouts
song?
to Meg and
love
Klay
it so
Thompson.
good.
You guys.
Shouts to Meg and Klay Thompson.
Meg, I love you. If you ever watch this, just know I love you.
Right. We
Give
love
me
you.
your body. Let's switch. Please.
Shout out to Glow, too. I love Glow, too.
I love.
I love
Shout out to Memphis.
My toxic trait is thinking like I could sound
That you're
like
a female
her.
rapper.
That I sound like Glow.
Oh,
I mean, like specifically her.
You could.
Like that's my toxic trait.
You could.
All right. I could not. All right.
Oh.
I ain't do it.
I know it.
Okay, let
All
me
right,
take
let's
these
do
out.
this.
I'm gonna see if this really works.
This is live, you guys. This is
All right,
raw
y'all,
and
so
live.
it is playing. Let me.
Okay, turn it up.
Turn it up.
Okay, she's ready.
Say, little, you have me. If
Y'all see what I'm saying? The largest.
Okay, so we're only doing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the topic and then yeah. Wait, is there a timer part to this?
Excuse me.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Name a popular car color.
Black.
Name the soda that people like to drink.
Coca-Cola.
Name a fruit that people might eat for breakfast.
Strawberries.
Name something that people might only do once a week.
Workout.
Name something that you might find in a refrigerator.
Juice.
Okay, scratch that one. Name something you might find in the kitchen.
Knives.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, we're done.
Y'all are done?
Yes.
I hope you did awful.
Let me get it.
Okay.
Let me
Alright.
listen to
This is
Cardi.
so much
Let me
fun.
listen to Cardi.
I better win, y'all. I'm competitive.
Hold on.
I hope
keep
you got. I
bumping
hope
this.
Zeke. Look at Zeke.
Listen, we have no control.
We have look. He gonna
Not
fall
any.
over. He gonna fall over. Are y'all ready? Zeke, I hope Zeke got
Zeke.
0 points.
Look, now Zeke.
No,
Now
I'm not supposed
Mariah.
to bang. Sorry. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I got what? Do I get 20 seconds or 25 or 30?
Child, I don't know.
Just give me my
we're
time
just
to
going
finish.
it. Just do it. Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Name a popular color car.
Black,
Name another one.
white,
Okay. A soda that people like to drink.
Dr. Pepper, Coke.
No,
Coke.
Mariah.
No, I take Coke.
You said Dr. Pepper
no,
first.
I'm okay.
You said Dr.
Okay, Pepsi,
Pepper.
Coke or Pepsi,
Name a fruit people might eat for breakfast.
banana,
Name something people might only do once a week. Hurry up,
laundry,
And something you might find in the kitchen.
a sink.
Okay. We're going to add
All
it
right,
up.
let's take it off. Let's see who
Okay,
wins.
here we go.
Y'all better
I'm
win.
tallying it up.
I better
Hold
win.
on. This is fun. It's we're a little bit ghetto, but it's okay.
It's okay. We're doing the ghetto Steve Harvey.
Fabulous. You know what I mean? Like, don't be saying it's ghetto. Like we at the win.
Okay, I got to use a calculator because I can't do mental math right now with all this pressure.
I feel like I won, Zeke. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Whoever loses, you have to give me a drink.
Okay.
Loser has to pay for drinks.
Okay.
And Mariah is non-drinking, so.
That's Shalon champagne, baby.
Okay, hold on.
Who won?
I'm almost there, you guys. This is so much fun. I need a little music. I'm just playing. No, Mariah, I'm going off the honor system because you have to go off your first answer. You can't change the answer. I'm just saying.
You definitely can. I've seen people change their answers on Steve
Mariah.
Okay.
On Steve Harvey.
Mariah.
Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. You have let people change answers.
Mariah, we are not changing answers.
Okay.
In here. Okay.
Okay.
Right, I have a total. Okay, so Zeke, the answers. Okay, so for the most popular color car, you chose black. That was 24 points. For the popular soda, you chose Coke, which was the number 1, which was 39 points. The fruit that you chose was strawberries. That was the 5th. Like that was 5, but it was 8 points. And something people might do once a week. You said workout, so that's exercise. That was 21 points. And you said name something that was in the kitchen. You said knives, and that was 0. That was 0. So that was 92 points.
Wow.
Okay, Mariah. So you
don't even have to run through it. Just tell me what I did.
Mariah.
I want to know. I need to know these answers.
Mariah.
Yeah,
so Mariah, the popular color car, you said white. That was number 1. That was 35 points. The soda, you said Dr. Pepper. You said Dr. Pepper.
I changed it.
11 points.
Okay, that's fine.
11. Okay. The fruit, you said blueberries.
I said banana.
You said bananas?
Yeah.
Oh, 18 points. Oh, well, yeah, you really did win.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
And that is our halftime. Hey, Zeke. Hey, Zeke. Hey. Okay. Question. What's one part about being born to the game that you think would surprise people?
I think that people would be surprised to know that just because you're born to the game does not mean that you can necessarily hoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shouts to Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague gave me some shots on his podcast.
Okay.
He said that, Bronny currently is holding it down for the GOATs of all time. He said, that I'm not good. He used different language. Marcus Jordan, also not good. EJ's not a hooper. But I'm going to throw this out there. David Stockton, number 2 all time in G League assists. It's pretty cool that, John's number 1 all time in NBA assists. I'm throwing out there David Stockton, the GOAT of GOATed sons.
Shout out to David Stockton.
Shout out. I love the answer. Okay, let's go.
I think it's weird that they expect that. You don't have to be a basketball.
Oh,
you don't have to be.
That's
just wild. You know what I think it
they
is?
They expect you to be nice.
But I think it's worse.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I will say, I think it's worse for the boys. I think being a son of a legend, people really have that expectation of you. Not so much of the daughters. I mean, they still have it, but I just think it's worse for you. Right. So
I wonder what Asia Wilson and Bam's kid gonna have.
Oh my gosh! Bless that child's heart already. Child's not even here, and we already got to pray for him because I already know the pressure. Okay, so let's go into the turning point.
Let's talk about turning point. So there's always challenges in any journey that you're on. You go from 6th grade to 10th grade. You go from Indiana to New York. Talk about some of the challenges and the things that you had to face. You've kind of touched on it a little bit with the heartbreaking moves and things like that. But just the challenges that stick out to you, and then also how you overcame the challenges.
Well, there's still the challenges and the privileges. I can remember being called a different type of Black person.
Okay.
And what that meant was that I was more than welcome at my white friend's house. But I remember one time my cousin, he my cousin, you got privileges, you cousin, you whatever. But my cousin had braids and was about 6'6". went to the same private school I did. You know, he's smart, I'm smart. But because he had braids and was 6'6", he was not welcome at my white friend's house. And hearing that, processing that, realizing that you're really only rocking with me because of my last name, or your family is. You know, my friend at the moment was like, I know this is wrong, but, you know,
So they knew.
The kids knew this was wrong, but you can't really, you know, argue with the parent. But the kids knew it was wrong. And it's moments like that that you still go through, even being a privileged child. And when you are Black in America, no matter how much privilege you have, you are still reminded that you are Black in America.
And I'm not going to get into that deeply, but Dad's recent experience, I think, kind of reminded me of that as well.
Do you feel like, but do you feel like it, I mean, just to your point, do you feel like it was certain parts, or do you like certain parts of the country, or do you feel like it was just in general? Okay.
Like that happened in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, even in Indiana, definitely experienced racism, but that happened in good old New York, you know, where you would think, you know, liberal, free mindset, whatever, and all that exists. Yes. But when I was growing up, there was still this status thing. Now, what I'm seeing in Gen Z, even though y'all wild, y'all definitely are open-minded to races, genders, identities, which is cool to see because that didn't exist for me. So hopefully y'all can keep this going and don't forget where y'all came from, because there have been many people who I know who I grew up with who were down with me, down with Black people, down with gay people, and now all of a sudden they MAGA'd all out. So just stay true to who you are. And just remember that, you know, because in times like this, Black people need help, Latino people need help, gay people need help. It's like we all trying to win. Women in general need help. We all
need each other.
Yeah.
We all waking up. So let's just keep moving forward and stick together.
Yeah. So how did you move through the challenges? Like what did you learn? And what inside you happened to help you through those times?
Moving through the challenges for me was relying on my family and relying on history. I am a student of history. I like to read. I like to just know stuff. I'm always the person who is reading the news in the morning, reading the New York Times, the Financial Times. That's me. I post about politics. I know y'all gonna go on my Instagram and be like, you post about politics too much. I'm sorry. That's what I like. Okay, that's what I like. Like my friends like to post food on their stories. I like to post information on mine.
And it's your page, so it's your page.
Nothing wrong with that.
Learning how to navigate through all that, like how to truly be the son of, and then carve your own path. When we moved to New York, and I was able to be Zeke and able to step into being a DJ, able to step into being a creative, able to use my activism voice. You know, my family's full of activists, but I got sexually assaulted and was able to use my platform for change, for positive change. And I want to keep doing that.
Yes.
I'm not afraid to, as my man JB said, stand on business.
Period.
Is it clocking for y'all?
and that perfectly segues into our next segment for the now and next. So your experience helped create this version of Zeke today, right? So where are you now? You talk about being an activist. We know that you are in human rights and mental health awareness. So did that experience in New York help I guess, spark this passion of yours to go into activism or, your music? Kind of talk us through that.
My experience in New York allowed me to see that I have a voice that can impact.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all my dad was on the newspaper almost every other day.
Mm-hmm.
And what that showed me was, okay, for whatever reason, people are paying attention to him. Now they're paying attention to you. Mm-hmm. I remember getting followed by the New York Post to school, getting followed by the media, getting asked question this, them getting my phone number and stuff. And then finally saying something and then seeing it in print, being like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm in the New York Post.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I have a voice, even though my parents were like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Why you talk to that? Why you that?
Yeah.
But at that moment, realizing, okay, I have impact.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I pick my moments and act right, lead right, respect my duty,
There's that word again.
Yeah.
now I can truly have an impact. Now I can sit on the boards of, normal. I represent weed, y'all. Sorry.
Get into it. Tell the viewers what you're doing, all of the things that you're doing with your activism.
Yeah, sit on the board of Normal, 1973. Been doing cannabis legislation fighting. It's one of the things that truly, I believe, can set us free as a Black people, as just a community in general, is connecting back with the plant. Also in Champagne, Sherline Champagne.
Yes.
It's been all slurped away. That's why we were all looking like, where are our glasses at? We drank them already.
We drank them. Delicious.
And also One World Products. We're doing great things in the bio hemp space with Stellantis and some other automakers. Really just trying to turn sustainability, and everything I do is trying to move the world forward.
Yes.
And if I can leave that imprint on the world and that imprint on individuals, I love mentoring people. If y'all want to hit me up, I charge $5 an idea, but y'all can hit me up.
$5? I got $25 right now.
I'll give you $100.
I can do it.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? And then we'll transition into the last segment.
I'm fortunate enough right now to be able to work around the NBA. So in 5 years, hopefully I'm still working around the NBA, doing the thing that I love, which is basketball. And if not, I tell you what, in 5 years, I'm still going to be bringing my folding chair.
Okay.
I'm still going to be sitting in these rooms telling people to vote. I'm still going to be sitting in these rooms talking about equal rights.
Okay.
I'm still going to be sitting in these rooms talking about LGBTQIA plus rights.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I'm still going to be getting in MAGA's ass. Okay.
But I like what he said. He said he's going to be in the room.
He's going to be in the room.
He's going to be in the room. And even if you have to bring your folding chair, you didn't
Mars.
Him and Mars in the folding chair are going to show up.
Yes.
So, and that's a lot more than people do.
Yes.
Amen.
So I love that.
Yes.
Man, I had something I was going to say because looking at him, he smiles just like his dad. So every time I look at him, I'm like, he looks like.
But you know what? That perfectly segues into parent reflection.
Yes. So you said that your dad, you were like at your dad's hip, and you just described this beautiful love story.
Always at his hip. I mean, I knew trades before they were going. I knew trades before Woj. Okay.
I love it. So you're attached to his hip. You look up to him. He's your guy. So if there's anything you could say to him, what would it be?
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to grow. Thank you for allowing me to make mistakes. Thank you for catching me when I made those mistakes. Thank you for brushing me off and believing in me enough to let me go out and make those mistakes again. I really thank you for rocking with me, believing in me, and this is the greatest time of my life, and I'm glad that I get to share it with you.
Oh my God.
That was going to make me cry.
Oh my
You look so happy saying
You
that.
do.
Aw.
The joy when you
Yes.
talk about your dad, like it literally, you
You
look
light
just
up.
like him, and then
Yeah.
you light up.
Yes.
So I know that through the times you've had so many just times with him and talking with him, what's some of the best advice he's ever given you? Uh-oh. Should we be worried?
Right. Should we pause and talk about this before
There's
we
three
air it?
things. There's three things that my dad taught me. Big advice that I will stick by. Number one, the one you love the most has the ability to hurt you the most.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Number two, the same effort you put into it is what you're going to get out of it.
Amen.
And number three, just smile.
Yes.
Hey, just smile.
Yeah,
That $1 million smile.
That really,
I mean,
just smiling just brightens up your day, even if you're in a bad mood. That's great.
The effort
Shout
you
out
put
to
into it.
Isiah. So Zeke, your dad made his mark on the game, basketball. How do you plan on legendizing your world?
It is a duty for me to leave a mark on the world. It is a duty for me to use my voice to speak out for equal rights and equal justice under the law. How I plan on leaving my mark on the world, and do I feel a duty? Is there some luck involved? There's definitely luck involved in life.
Mm.
You have to follow it and you have to stay true to it. And I'm staying true to my duty of fighting for equal rights. And hopefully that brings me a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Well said.
Well said. Thank you for joining us today on Born to the Game. I'm your host, Mariah.
And I'm Temara Payton.
And we'll see you next time on Born to the Game podcast.